Hello, my name's Luke Sutton and welcome to another walkthrough on a game called Dream by Hypersloth. And before I showed you a level called the Extra Stairs in the game, but today I'm going to do it a bit in consecutive order and show you the introduction and a level called the Terrace Walkway, which I just call the Puzzle Garden. The game starts off with the mainstream, the big mystery that needs to be solved. You play a character called Howard Phillips who keeps dreaming of these floating black squares, these evil, bad black squares. Well, they're not really evil, they're just floating black squares, to tell you the truth. They don't eat you or do anything nasty to you, but for some reason he's haunted by them because he can't get rid of them, and he doesn't like them, and he doesn't know what they mean. And this is what the whole game is about. It's about getting to know who Howard Phillips is, or him trying to get to know himself through dream interpretation and what these very symbols mean when he dreams them.
Oh, that same dream again. I should really turn the TV off and go to bed.
So basically you get to see your feet, so this is what you look like. This is well, you've inherited this house from your late grandfather by the looks of it, in inheritance, but you get to learn that a bit later on. So the first thing you need to do
That's another program you never finished, Howard.
is basically turn off the TV. I'm going to turn on the lights. The whole objective is to turn them off and just show you around a bit. So this is his trophies. He's a bit of a upcoming writer. Seems to have made a little bit of a name for himself. You've got the cubes here, but these ones are white. There's definitely a whole cube theme to this whole game. Oh yes, and we have counting sheep. Haha, very funny. And you get to play the piano, or simply buy a piano in real life and play it. So why do you really need to play it in here? It would be cool if you could actually play it in something unlocked. And you got a jukebox here, which is pretty cool. Nice creepy little music there. So you get to explore the rooms and get to know about this guy a little bit better. And this is a bit of a review on one of his books, I guess, A Road to Florence. And you can see he's a bit of a recluse. He keeps to himself. He's got a build-up of a mail there.
Lights, Howard. Turn them off. The electricity bill was huge last time.
And we get to see ourselves here, so I'm going to show you. And this is what we look like. This is Howard Phillips. Well, he looks like a bit of a teenager, to tell you the truth. Well, some good pecs there. Maybe to turn the ladies on. No tats, no scars though, so... Anyway, he suffers with narcolepsy. He's always falling to sleep, and he's just
God, it's cold in here.
constantly talking to himself by the looks of it. And you get to open up various cupboards and find out what's inside them and explore the place. And spend time exploring the place, because a lot of the stuff you see in real life will actually appear inside your dreams. What's this say? My lucky 17 lotto. Okay. Haven't ever seen that before. And look at this, look at this. More squares. So maybe he's haunted by super choc pops. That's maybe what the whole square thing is. And you've got more squares there in the oranges. The music is superb in this game. So is the graphics. I'd love to inherit a house like this. This is so cool. So just turn on here. So we got an older type bathroom. doesn't need to shave yet. Got rubber duckies up there. Okay, and this next room seems to be where his grandfather may have died.
God, it still smells of you in here. It's like you're here with me.
Bit creepy. Take notice of these photos because they will be appearing inside the dreams coming soon. And the grandfather clock there. They kind of mess with your mind a little bit in Hypersloth, or Hypersloth does. So they've changed the graphics. They seem to have put more detail. I kind of started playing this when it first came out, and it was a little bit aggravating because I do have a few gripes with this game. One of my biggest gripes is the story isn't really that compelling. I don't really care about the black squares and how much they're haunting you.
Writing. Still hear the tap of the keys as you worked.
Okay. And look at this. There's a glitch here. There's a doorknob floating, and I can just walk through. So we have found, even though this game is still in production, and they are improving it every time, and Hypersoft do listen to the gamers' requests. Like if you want to have an influence on a game, by all means, download this and talk, chat away. So there you go. That looks better. But oh, there you go. So we've already found a big mistake in the game. So hopefully, no doubt they will fix that, or maybe they won't. Maybe it's a clue that we're already in a dream. Have I turned off all the lights? No, I haven't. So the main thing is you need to turn off all the lights. That's the whole premise of the reality, and to explore a little bit. Okay, so he suffers with narcolepsy. You fall asleep.
Hope it's a good dream tonight. Last night's was a little weird.
So last night's was just floating black squares, and today's is... Are you ready for this? Actually, every time you fall asleep, you come here. You come what I call a dream hub, because everything stems off from this room. And you find more floating black squares. Yes, the evil black squares of blackness. Well, it actually looks pretty cool. They've changed this quite a bit, actually. The Dream Hub is a lot more clearer. It's kind of quite dynamic. So basically, so the first thing you need to do is pick up the compass, and it gets added to your inventory. I've already played this, so it's already actually in my inventory. And from here you go to various dreamscapes, which is just a landscape in a dream. So it's like Inception. You're going from a dream further into a dream, and that's what we're going to do. So we've gone from a dream hub where these squares are, we can't get rid of them, and we're going into a dreamscape. So as I said, I don't really care much about the story, and the character's a bit of a bloody idiot, to tell you the truth. I mean, in one nightmare, just the way he reasons, he sounds like a fool, and it makes you not really want to care much about the character, whether he gets eaten by a tree elf or something. But in any case, what really is a plus is the beautiful graphics and the sound to this game. And here's the best part. The game is 50% off at the moment. That's correct. $8.49 on Steam. And that's just incredible. Look at that. Like, it is so fantastically well done. I actually feel like I'm in a desert. I feel like I'm about to get sunburnt. The sand, everything. It's just really... Now this is where you're supposed to go, but I'm not going to go down there. That really unlocks...
It doesn't look too inviting down there. Who would even build something so unwelcoming?
There you go. So we're not actually going to do that. I'm going to shoot straight to the puzzle garden. Because I've got a lot of friends that like gardens, and I thought they might like this one, and it's quite an interesting little puzzle. Before I do that though, so in a dream landscape you'll find various billboards. The idea is to find the billboards and to find the pieces of paper, and the pieces of paper will tell you what various symbols in your dreamscape mean. Like if you dream a snowman, it might mean you're a cold person or something. I don't really give much credit to this symboling dreams. I mean, if your brain's half asleep, how much can the dream message, or how much can a symbol really hold a message? I mean, if you, I don't know, on drugs, and you dream a floating tree elf on a surfboard, other than you know your brain's half dead, does it really symbolize anything? Not really. And I think it would vary person to person. But how fantastic is this park? This is incredible. From the tree, the flowers, this park is awesome. I want to invite all my friends to this park. I want to run around this park with my arms stretched out, acting like an airplane. It's just awesome. This is where chat rooms should be. You know, you just bring your avatar here and let's chat, sit down and get to know each other. You can pick up various parts here, but they really have no bearing. I wish you could jump into this, but you can't. Pick up all the coins, that would be cool. Well, that's Mario's dreamland right there. Woo! No, but there's a little note there, and it seems to be part of your story, but you can't really read it too well. And the music is beautiful. It reminds me of Shakespeare, sort of like a wedding. It makes. This is where I want to get married. Like, I don't really care who I marry, just I want to get married here. I mean, who would ever forget their marriage here? Like, the photos would be incredible. So the very first thing you need to do is come here and you pick up a rock, but as I said, I've already picked it up. So I'm going to go to my inventory, take out the magical rock. Now the other gripe I have to this game is there's not enough clues on what you need to do. And if you try to solve this game yourself, you're just going to be walking around everywhere with absolutely no idea on what to do whatsoever. So the whole concept is to grab out this magical square, and yeah, notice there's a square with squares in it. That'd be great. And the object is to rotate these mirrors so that every single one of them, including these circular floating hoops, are all lit up. So to do this on the keyboard, you press F. Now there's nothing in this part to suggest pressing F, and this is kind of my gripe, especially if you just can't even see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've lit that up. Now we rotate this one, and you've got to be looking up to actually rotate. If you actually look down, it stops rotating. I don't know if there's a bit of a glitch or if that's there for purpose. And there's only really one way to solve this garden puzzle, because trees, statues, everything just gets in the way. You could by all means try another method, but I don't know, I've tried for a while, and this is the only way that seems to work. For me it was anyway. So yeah, my gripes is the story isn't really compelling. I don't really care much about the actor or the avatar, and there's not enough clues. You do a lot of walking around, but the puzzles are very clever when you have worked them out a little bit. And so you don't seem to need to rotate that one. That one's already rotated in the correct position. And you want it to go through those floating circular bits again. You have to highlight every single mirror in this. Because if you don't, it won't unlock the next part. And my other gripe about this game is it robs you of a sense of accomplishment some way. Because when you solve something as dramatic as this, you would expect a bit of a backstory or something to unlock, or you get something, but you don't. You just, sort of like the Escher stairs, you just go back. You've done it. Congratulations. And the same sort of thing happens here. You don't really achieve anything. You just go to the next. Well, congratulations, you worked it out. You go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning. Now try another room or another dreamscape. So basically, again, dream hub to dream. Yep, that's fine. So dream hub to dreamscape, and inside the dreamscapes you'll have a number of dream portals, which will send you again further into a dream. A good dream, which would be a white portal, or a black portal, which is a nightmare. And I haven't shown you a nightmare yet. They are just inventing this. They still are doing it, and they've just finished creating the second nightmare room. So, and I really enjoyed the first nightmare. It was quite well done. So I'm looking forward to the next one. So this is very clever. This is very sneaky. They have a one here that's actually broken. It doesn't work, but it gets in the way. So you actually still need to rotate this thing so that the beam still flies through and highlights the circular, floating circular ones. And look at the statues I like. This is incredible. I want my government to build public parks like this, you know? Like, I'm sick and tired of the government say they give you a park for $17 million and it's just a swing and a slippery dip or something. I want this. This dictates the money that's, you know, often spent by government on public features. Now this is so bright, so I'm actually playing this game with sunglasses and I'm still, this is so bright, I can't even see where I'm going here. Now where's the, okay, so we need to rotate this all the way over there, and hopefully I will see the beam shoot off the mirror. Okay, so it's there somewhere. There, okay. And we don't need to rotate that one over there, that's rotating. So this is the very last mirror that you will need to rotate, and then everything is highlighted. And by all means try another method, but this was the easiest method I found to work. And you need to touch that steel plate in the back. And what that does is it unlocks the middle pillar here. And are you ready for what it's going to give you? Are you ready for this? It's a black square! Yes, you get a black square. Even though you're trying to get rid of them and you hate them, you can't stand them, after that exhaustive puzzle that you envisioned for yourself, you reward yourself with another black square. And you don't really keep the black square, well, not as I know, maybe it goes to the dream hub or something, but that's pretty much it, really. And that's what I said, it doesn't really reward you with accomplishment, because you don't get to keep anything. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Next time I'll show you one of the nightmares. Well, bye for now. See you next time.